The following podcast is a Pie to Pie production.
Every slice tells a story.
How often do phone orders get screwed up? A busy restaurant, loud noises, it's easy to make mistakes, but with Loman, it can be a perfect order every time. Somebody that knows your menu better than you do yourself. This isn't some clunky chatbot. Loman actually takes orders, answers questions, books reservations, and processes payments. Loman AI. Never miss a call, never miss a sale. Flat iron pepper. When you pop these peppers, you are gonna know. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can taste it. They are liberating pizzerias from low quality pepper flakes. Stop finishing your pizza with crap. Head to flatironpepper.com and join the Pepper Flake revolution. Otter is mission control for your restaurant. With Otter, you can manage all your delivery apps, in-house orders, menus, and sales, all from one place. No tablet chaos. From online ordering and loyalty to kiosks and handhelds. Run faster, smoother, and a little bit more fun. Join thousands of restaurants switching to Otter. Go to tryotter.com or click the link in the description to learn more. Maestro Sausage, hitting all the right notes for 100 years. We run a busy line at Hot Tongue, and Maestro is one of those products that just performs. We use their sausage raw on the pie, and it cooks perfectly every single time. Juicy, consistent, and packed with flavor. It's premium sausage that performs. Maestro, hitting all the right notes. So, dude, how's it been? I haven't seen you in 4 years. Catch me up. How are things going, dude?
Dude, I'm still here in a parking lot making pizzas.
Dude, different parking lot, though.
Different parking lot, but same vibe. No, it's, yeah. I was just telling Matt, this is the 4th time I've been on the podcast, which is like kind of wild.
Well, there was only, actually, you're the most, then you have
I
been
think
on the
it
podcast
just happened. Like I did 2 group ones.
2 group ones, 1 solo one. But still, all those podcasts combined, and with what you said, you still haven't had a full podcast.
Yes.
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 So you've been on the most amount without actually getting any of the screen time.
Yeah, the first one doesn't count. That was a totally different concept.
No, that counted. That was it, dude. That was going to be the big thing. 15
I don't remember
questions, 15 minutes, a buzzer if you go over.
Okay.
It didn't work out very well.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, and we can just get it out of the way. First off, I wanted to give you a little gift.
Wow, dude. Terminator 2.
I don't know if you
Day.
remember, you gave me a keychain. Flashback now. And then, yeah, so you gave me a keychain, and I said Terminator 2.
Oh, my God, dude.
And,
oh, shit. The minute timer.
So, was it a minute or 30 seconds?
I think it was 1 minute.
Okay, I got a minute.
My God, dude.
So I actually reached out to a few previous fine folk who were on this podcast.
Are you kidding me? What are we getting? This is getting flipped on me right now?
I mean, well, let's just get it out of the way. This will be fun. And I had some questions.
Okay.
From a bunch of good friends.
All right.
Like close friends. We're all homies, okay? So number 1, this is from Wallflower. Are you ready?
Give
the
it to
homies
me.
at Wallflower.
I'm a little overwhelmed right now with this game.
Hey, how do you think I felt?
I was not ready for this.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Can you describe an embarrassing moment that happened off camera before or after filming that you wish had been on video? Really good question.
I mean, honestly, the only thing I wish people could have seen is me and Matt in New York at Carmine's after watching the Book of Mormon and probably housing 4 bottles of wine.
Oh, man.
Just eating a meat plate and then sleeping for maybe 3.5 hours and then going and interviewing Anthony Falco. That was one of the most hungover interviews I have ever done in my whole entire life. If you look at my eyes,
you're pretty gone.
The sockets are just bleached back into my head.
That's quite a budget.
It would have been pretty embarrassing watching me and Matt eat that meat plate.
That's a good budget.
I don't regret
That's
it,
a good boss. Oh, okay.
Yes, we were kicked out of Carmine's.
You're lying.
We were kicked out of Carmine's.
No shit. Okay.
Yes.
Very cool. All right. Good answer. Actually, that's perfect, because that brings me to the next question from our dear friend Anthony Falco.
Oh shit! Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Nice headway in there.
Woo. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I was really surprised. I reached out to people and they were all for it. So I was like, oh, okay. So Anthony Falco has 2 questions.
Okay, of course he does.
Yeah, he said, if you have a Pie to Pie international revival, who would be your top 3 global interviews? So let's do that one first, starting now.
Oh man, I don't know, dude. That's coming from like the international pizza consultant,
I know, maybe who's the dude that like does the
like Emerald. Bam!
like the weird margarita with like the stripes of like basil. Do you know who I'm talking about? He does like the stripes and the dots on it.
I know. I'd like to. I don't know. I have no idea. But I would like to. I'd interview the guy from Flout in Belfast.
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, Flout.
Okay.
I would love to have talked to him.
Okay.
I don't know, man. That's tough. I'm not that cultured. That's
No, you're pretty cultured.
That's like I talked to a lot of the people in the UK I wanted to talk to. Maybe the guy from Crisp. That would have
Okay.
been a cool interview. And
You don't want like Bonchi?
Bonchi would be dope too.
Actually,
yeah,
that would be a
I
cool
mean,
one.
like really talking to any of those cats in Rome would be huge. I wish I had a better answer for that.
No, that's
yeah.
those are good.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done so many episodes. It's kind of. And question number 2: if you did a taco to taco, who would your first interview be?
Dude, that is a good one. Taco to taco would probably be, man, there's like 3 that came to mind, but you got to think about like, do you want like who makes the most delicious taco or who would be like the most fun to hang out with?
Taco's 1986 dude is someone that comes to mind.
He parties?
He looks like he parties
Yeah.
for sure.
I've actually never had one of those tacos.
My favorite is the mushroom one.
Okay.
Really good. I've only had it once, but I tried them all.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Cacao in Eagle Rock only because like after I started eating meat again, I went there with Josh actually on a boys' night. Matt was there, and I had birria tacos for the first time and consomme, and like I fucking cried.
It blew your mind.
That
was the first time you had it?
I fucking died. Yeah, I was like 39 years old having it for the first time. So I'd like to talk to them about how they made that experience so magical.
Was it goat or was it beef?
I think it's beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still sick.
So many great taco spots in LA.
Too many. I still want to try Frontera.
Frontera's fire.
I've
Just
heard.
a great neighbor
I also
too.
heard it's a family, like they own multiple spots.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tijuanzo and like another place and it's a whole thing in Tijuana.
Okay.
Really good tacos.
Gotta try it.
Tacos
It's
Villa
so hard when the
Corona,
best
La Palma.
pizza in Los Angeles is right next door to it.
Bomb. Yeah, there's some OK Pizza right next door.
Speaking of OK Pizza, just kidding. Big name here, Mr. Tony Gemignani.
Dude, Tony G, you reached out to TG.
I did.
Holy shit.
Dude, we've hung out.
This is crazy.
We've hung out. So
This is wild.
we were drunk one night and I told him, you need to open up Slice Houses.
You told him
A home. And he
you
did
had
it.
a drunk night with Tony and you gave him the
No, I'm
idea
kidding.
to
Honestly, I've
franchise.
never met him.
Dude, that's crazy. I was wondering. I was like, did Nick Camacho give you that idea? He said off camera, yes.
Never met him.
Those are facts.
But yeah, he did have a question.
Okay.
And he asked, first off, he said it's very sad that you're ending the podcast, which I don't know if you're going to bring up again before this, but
No,
okay.
that's cool, man.
But he said you did an excellent job.
Oh, wonderful. I love to hear that.
And you make a lot of great pizzas. His question is, which one of your pizzas is your favorite?
Ooh, my favorite pizza is easy. That's a cheese. That's a cheese. It's always going to be a plain cheese. It's going to make sure that we're dialed in, that that everything's hitting on all the right cylinders. You can taste all the flavors. Is the sauce bright enough? Is the cheese blend correct? Is there enough cheese on it?
Preach.
Is the sourdough like in the back of your mouth, in the front of your mouth, is in the back
All
of your
over,
head?
all over.
Is the crumb looking good? Can you feel the crumb in the chew of your mouth? Like you're gonna get all of those nuances with those 3 ingredients. Everything else is just kind of a distraction from like what your baseline is, and that's making the best cheese possible. And when you fucking eat way too much pizza. Like, you're not gonna be cranking on your specials all the time. Like,
For sure.
You're usually, you don't even want to eat it half the time. You're just like, I have to
Totally.
either try this to make sure that like whatever adjustment I made in the dough today worked out, or you're just malnourished and hungry. Maestro sausage, hitting all the right notes for 100 years. If you know me, you know I'm picky about ingredients. I only use the best. We run a busy line at Hot Tongue, and Maestro is one of those products that just performs. We use their sausage raw on the pie, and it cooks perfectly every single time. Juicy, consistent, and packed with flavor. No guessing, no babysitting, just quality. Now, Maestro chops and grinds their meat the old school way, so it never gets overworked. That gives us the signature medium coarse texture, and for us, it means it doesn't stick to our hands when you're topping pies. You move faster, you get better yields, and you're not losing product to gloves or washing it down the sink. It's premium sausage that performs. It's also the best tasting sausage around. That combination is really hard to beat. Maestro, hitting all the right notes.
Great answer. Has your cheese always been the same? Have you always done the same cheese blend?
No.
And this is just for Hot Tongue?
No.
No? Okay.
No, we've changed up the cheese blend. We've done Romano, Parmesan prior, the hard cheese after.
You're a Stanislaus guy now?
I was born Bianco di Napoli. I now have seen the light, and I'm a Christian veteran of the Stanislaus Church of Tomatoes.
I love my
praise
Catholic
be.
di Napolis.
Praise be. But no, and then we've done the 50-50 blend. We did the, what is it? The East Coast blend. Right now we have the Italian blend, which is cheddar, provolone, and I think low moisture mozzarella.
Cheddar's Italian?
Dude, if you didn't know this, Italians love cheddar.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. They need to actually have a better name for that blend.
Yeah, I would think
If-
like
Like Alex Koons blend would be cool.
There you go.
You know?
Albertson's blend. I don't
Albertsons
know.
is sick, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
The fried chicken and JoJo's
Dude.
fucking crank.
For real, though. And last question. This is probably the most important person in pizza making, and that is your wife,
Oh my god.
Jackie.
She knew about this and didn't
Dude,
fucking tell me.
I know. I was
God.
like, please.
He's a liar, dude.
Why is Nick
I woke up
why
this
is
morning.
Nick messaging
dude,
you?
I woke up this morning and I said, last day of the podcast. She just kept brushing her teeth. I had to
She's
say
like-
it again while we were.
She's like, yep.
Yeah.
She asked, who were you when you started Pie to Pie 3 years ago, and who are you now?
Well, first of all, Jack, it was 4 years ago.
Sorry.
I mean, that's a big question. I think that if anything, this podcast reminded me to change on the daily. I'm glad you didn't flip the minute over. This is a big
sorry.
question.
Oh, yeah.
I guess to see everyone in their journey and how much they've changed, and then realizing that life is about changing and growing, and that like every situation you get into, you are never really going to know exactly what that outcome is. And things might be good today and they might be the worst tomorrow. And I think being good in pleasure and being good in pain is really what I've learned in the last 4 years. It's been helpful to listen to other people in their pleasure and in their pain, but really like focusing on growth, trying to live by the values and virtues that like, you know, that have come with growing a family. I think having a kid and watching my son grow up and be a little human, like loving my wife and like building friendships. I care about a lot of different things today than I did back then. It's not so trivial. This was supposed to be about growth and friendship, but me and Matt's friendship has also grown. I mean, it's been an incredible opportunity to do this with Matt. I mean, I think we were homies, but like, you know, we've seen each other's toothbrushes, and he's had to hear me snore, and you know, like when you're traveling with somebody, I think you really get to know like who they are.
I think there's definitely similarities. You used to be in a band, right, and tour and do all that?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
There's definitely that. No, that's cool. Very good answer.
Well, dude, that was really nice.
Yeah,
Thanks for
dude,
putting
of
the
course.
time in there and giving me a present. That was I if I thought about what was going on right when you started doing that, I probably could have started to cry.
Oh,
That was really nice of you.
of course, dude. No, it was my pleasure. I don't know what to give the man that's given people and pizza a lot, so I figured that'd be pretty fun.
That was cool. I mean, it's you hit up some big dogs too, dude.
Everyone that I reached out to did not hesitate.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Those were good
except for
questions.
Jackie. No,
Yeah.
it did take her a week to come up with
Oh my God.
something, but I'm glad that it worked out.
All right, so back to my first question, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's been 4 years since we sat down actually at this exact table in
Same
front of
oven.
this exact oven.
Seen some better days.
And actually, the restaurant, which was Melody,
It was Melody
is
Wine
no
Bar.
longer. That's not even a place anymore.
It's not there anymore.
What's
Yeah.
going on with you?
I mean, a lot. A lot of things stay the same. A lot of things are changing. I think when we the first time that we spoke, I was really getting into the catering, and pop-ups were still kind of like the main focus. And now it's like 90% of our business is catering, and that's been really great and stressful and fun, and a lot of enjoyment from that. It's not that pop-ups aren't, but making someone's wedding day or a baby shower, it's a different level of focus over a pop-up. So that's been fun. Did I just have one child since the first time?
This was we
I probably had
recorded
Dottie.
in September of 22.
So Dottie was born. So yeah, I have a 5 and a 6-year-old.
Well, it must have gotten easier.
Yeah, I mean, it's with my wife, it makes everything pretty easy. I just, I make dinner, I take them to school, and then I work Thursday through Sundays. And my wife, she's by herself doing the mommy gig. But no, it's been great. The kids are really good, thank God. The focus has been on getting a brick and mortar. Obviously, we've gone. I mean, I've reached out to you a handful of times when a lease is in front of me, and for one reason or another, lawyers get involved, things don't work out. But right now it's looking pretty promising on a location, but a lot of moving parts, as is any lease. So hopefully everyone throw their good vibes, and hopefully that works out.
You just need good vibes. Where is the lease?
We already have a GC and everything involved. It's kind of a long story, but it's a building that used to be a pizzeria that during COVID turned into a couple things. There's no plan submitted at all for what those two things were and are. So we're kind of doing our due diligence and making sure that what they're telling us is in the walls and on the roof is there.
Yeah.
But with that comes a lot of, insurance things, a property manager, a landlord, a tenant that's currently in there, me having to talk to GCs. It's a lot of moving parts before we get to the final lease. The LOI is agreed upon. But now it's before we sign anything, I just want to make sure, what they're telling me is there.
What do you think the biggest holdup in a lot of the other situations that you've had happen? Like, why haven't those seen the light of day?
Honestly, me spending money on lawyers and then finding, whether it's a landlord wanting to control your hours, which I didn't even know was a thing, or, if you can't be closed any days of the week, or else, hey, we're going to tack on whatever 5% of your rent is every day that you're closed. That's going to be added on top of your rent and stuff like that. And that's me personally, that's not for me. I would like to grow into those things, which is something that I tried to talk to landlords about in the past, and no movement on it. So I'm not going to take the risk, opening up my first shop that could potentially be 2 to 2,500 square feet and have to triple my staff on top of the catering that we're doing. So just waiting for the right moment. And honestly, if the place that we're talking about now goes through, it's honestly it's a dream city. It's a dream location. It's somewhere that's really fond to me as far as when I really got into food, a city that like really spoke to me that was like kind of different. It's, you know, it was definitely on the up and up, and it still is. It's very much a college town. Everyone's really intrigued into, you know, just food culture in general. So I think if everything aligns how I think it is, it'll be well worth it.
Once again, this episode is brought to you by Otter POS Systems. Otter POS is mission control for your restaurant. I had the absolute pleasure of going down to the Otter offices in downtown Los Angeles to tinker around with their systems, and man, was I blown away. With Otter, you can manage delivery apps, your marketing, there's handhelds, kiosks, and an all-in-one POS system that makes your life easier. My favorite feature, and something that I think no POS does other than Otter, is seeing real-time sales from third-party deliveries. You can look at all the commission rates being taken out of your sales so that you truly have an understanding of what your numbers look like that day. It's clear, it's transparent, and it's something you can't get anywhere else. Boost sales with commission-free online orders through Otter itself. Loyalty, automated marketing. You can also run your restaurant on the go with the Otter Go app. Update menus, check sales, make your storefront live across every delivery channel, all from your phone. Your restaurant deserves better. Head to tryotter.com or click the link in the description to book a free demo and see how Otter can help you run smoother and grow smarter. How tough has it been to be patient? I mean, because a lot of people, I mean, like, I've met people, like, you look at Naughty Pie Nature, they weren't even popping up for no more than 8 months and got into a brick and mortar. Like, you know, obviously, like, how do you have the patience? Like, you're snapping at the bit probably to make something happen. It's
Totally.
a lot of people can, and I've told you this, like, a lot of people will make the mistake of kind of jumping into something.
I mean, honestly, watching this podcast helps a lot. Like you hear, and you know, I've heard all the stories, and I mean, don't get me wrong. Kudos to those who are able to just say like, "F it," you know, like the amount of people I've talked to that haven't even had a lawyer look at a lease, like, blows my mind.
Yeah,
I'm not that type of person. I wish I was, because I wish I could take more risk. But at the same time, I think, you know, I hate the term like manifesting, but like,
you manifest,
dude, like a lot of things that have happened, like, it's, you know, whether it's people that we've catered for or just the way that things have kind of worked themselves out. I just got to tell, and also talking with my wife, but I just, you know, I got to believe that there's something better. Like, the spots that I've looked at and didn't work out, I look back at it now and I'm like, you know, like, good call. Like, because we're fortunate enough, we're busy with catering. Like, we do the pop-ups. We definitely have a culture out here. In
6'7".
Yeah, hey, in the IE that doesn't, you know, there's not a bunch of pizza spots out here. So I think, you know, being patient for the right spot, and now hopefully it's coming to fruition. It'll be worth it. I try to be as patient as I can. I'm not always, but for something like this, it's pretty important to me because I haven't worked as hard as I have, and the team. Like, don't get me wrong, this is also like a lot of conversations with my team, and they've backed me. I've had pretty.
Look at that,
hey.
dude. That's a little bit of magic
What's
right
up?
there. Not in the oven.
I know, no.
Go in the oven, dude.
You know,
Just a little butterfly
a lot of
flying by.
conversation with the team and kind of telling them where I'm at too, and making sure that they're happy, and just knowing like, hey, just trust me. Like, I want it as bad as you do. I know popping up and tearing down and doing 2 or 3 caterings in a day, it can be exhausting. And not that a restaurant's any easier, but we all want a place to call home, and like, you know, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, you've been lucky enough to have enough work that it like hasn't been. It's like not cutting into your bottom line, not having a brick and mortar.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's definitely helped us be able to save. You know, I mean, there is overhead, whether it's a commissary or like the jump from like paying what were my friends under the table to now my employees who are on payroll, things like insurance and stuff like that. It's definitely, it's helped me kind of set a foundation for when we are in a brick and mortar. I'm not just like, oh shit, I gotta how much for insurance?
Yeah.
Like, or just stuff like that. So, I mean,
How's the pizza changed in the last 4 years?
it's gotten a lot better. I mean, not that I've always felt proud of it, but it's definitely become its own thing, whether it's what I want to change about it or kind of what our clientele has like rubbed off on me in a certain way. Like, I think in the beginning I was really scared to do like a well-baked pie, and you've seen our pizzas, like very well spotted. I like browning in between all the leoparding. So it's definitely more on the well-baked side. Maybe like from when we first started, I think I was using like fresh mozz. And I mean, I quickly realized like I wanted that more of like that New York slice sort of look, even though it was a quicker bake. I wanted to do a lot of, I mean, we still do specials, but I think in the beginning I was trying to like a whole menu of specials.
Yeah.
And now it's like we've kept the same menu for probably the last 3 to 4 years, which is like classic cheese, margarita, pepperoni, our Beyond Love, which is our lemon cream and mushroom pie, Guilty Party, hot sopressata, pistachio, hot honey. That's our base. And then if we feel like it, we'll run a special. But definitely like streamline. Yeah, I don't know.
Has your dough process like changed at all? Have you used or stopped using things?
Yeah, I think in the beginning I was using 00. I was toying with a lot of it was definitely a mix still, but there was a good amount of 00. Now it's we use, depending on the weather, I'll go between Galahad and Sir Lancelot, and then Trailblazer from King Arthur. It's just a really good blend, especially for the caterings. Like, I think for brick and mortar, we might mess around with it being completely Karen Springs, but just at least with the Lancelot, the dough is going to be out for a few hours depending on the weather. I know the strength's going to be there throughout an entire service. And I mean, it's just the dough's really consistent now. I think before, I don't know if I was toying around with it a lot or I was just still learning. It was both. But now it's like, it's just second nature. Like, I do my bulk ferments, and like I don't even think about time anymore. I can just look at it and kind of know what's going on. And then also teaching the staff too. That was a big thing. I still make 95% of the dough, but like being able to show them how to correctly ball dough or what I'm looking for as far as a bulk ferment. All right, then it's going to go in the fridge for a day and a half. That's definitely changed, letting the team have a little more leeway with how a pie is constructed.
You got a commercial kitchen.
Yeah.
Was that helpful? You still in it?
Yes, and I mean, so yes, and as far as the question goes, yes and no. Like, it's
okay, wasted time. Don't go into a commercial.
No,
kitchen.
no. I mean, you have to if you're going to get proper permits. I will say, like, for us, we've had the permits. Like, we were kind of low profile for like the first 3 years.
Yeah, dude, come on.
I know, but I mean, again, I kind of wanted to. I wanted to cover all my tracks because like it was nuts going into like a grocery store or like something and like someone wearing a Lucky Nicks t-shirt around here, and like kind of just knowing that word of mouth is going around, even to the point where like when we had our first health inspection at the commissary, like our inspector knew who we were. So it's like I just kind of wanted to protect ourselves on that front, because I've heard horror stories, people getting into a brick and mortar and then kind of, the city's already kind of pissed at you for X, Y, and Z. But if you can do it and it makes sense within your budget, I would say do it. A lot of the commissaries they have a minimum that are pretty doable. At least for me, I like having full control over a kitchen and like cleanliness and X, Y, and Z, and like
just the space,
dude. Yeah, and when there's a lot of people in there, or like no offense to the owners, but like it definitely kind of feels like if the walk-in's working, it's not really at the top of their priority list. So certain things to look out for. I do have multiple spaces where we're able to keep dough Have a lot of friends, like even Serenzia, they're the homies. Like they offered, if you need to store some stuff here,
That's cool.
endless amounts of walk-ins. So
Yeah, it's a big old walk-in.
it's huge. That's actually a funny story. Did I ever tell you like my wife's family knows the Serenzias or the Annunziatos?
No.
Yeah, they grew up with each other. That's how I even started being able to get like grande cheese or Ezzo pepperoni.
But to just be able to pick it up?
Dude, yeah, they're like 3 blocks away from my house, which I like never even realized.
Weren't you getting all your stuff from Chef's Warehouse?
I get Karen
Sunflower?
Springs.
Yeah.
I get Karen Springs, and I'll do some of the produce, a lot of like the vinegars we use. We like all the Sparrow Lane stuff. But as far, Serenzia, like you can't beat the prices. Maybe you can, but
They treat you well.
they treat me well.
Yeah, well, having a good purveyor, that's nice. We're all going to be using Cisco soon. Cisco Restaurant Depot. The acquisition is real.
Can't wait.
Terminator 2. Judgment Day. It's coming, dude.
Greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, well, we're in it.
Yeah.
You use ChatGPT? Come on, baby.
Unfortunately, I have.
Unfortunately? God, I love it.
No, I've had this conversation. It's a love-hate thing. I think everyone can agree there's like a love-hate thing there.
I don't know if I hate it at all.
Really?
No.
I don't know. I think it makes me feel icky
Why?
when I use it. Just because I know I have friends that like have gone to school for something that
I'm
this
not
thing
talking
is
about
being able
doing
to do.
art. We're not talking about like Sora or the
But
the AI
that is
slop.
but that is an option though.
It's true.
But like even like I'll see like I'll go to a fair or something and I see like someone's branding is just Chat GBT. I'm
yeah.
like, ugh.
Yeah, but like, what about like the invention of auto-tune when like a bunch of motherfuckers came out who couldn't sing and all of a sudden they can sing? If I could sing, I would have been like, what the fuck is this, dude? Now this cat can sing as good as I can with Melodyne. So it's just a tool, right?
Yeah, but I still think that takes a level of like human.
You still got to give it a prompt.
Okay.
You got to be smart.
We're not
you got to
gonna
be
agree
smart
on
with
this.
the prompts.
Yeah.
Well, regardless.
No,
if we're not
I
talking
will
about-
say where I've found it beneficial is doing like food cost.
Yeah,
and doing that sort of stuff. Like when it comes to that, like I can't tell you the amount of hours that when I worked in restaurants, just like brain exploding, trying to. Why isn't this under 15%? Like, like now it's like I use this amount of ounces of sauce. I use this amount of pepperoni, like X, Y, and Z. Cool.
I mean, once like all this integrates into like a toast situation, like you basically have a built-in CFO. So right now,
Totally.
I like have a project, and it's like I just call it Hot Tongue Profit, and like I just feed it all the numbers, and it tells me like exactly where you should be with your labor, maybe why this is happening. It tells me not to freak out, like this is just a slow week.
Yeah.
But like that kind of like information and like that thing just being able to digest my numbers and give me back and like explain my numbers, I'll be like, listen, you're gonna need to explain that to me like I'm an 8th grader, and then I can understand my numbers. Like
Listen
that's
here,
very
Alex.
helpful.
Yeah.
Because like an accountant or like even a lease, before you go and talk to a lawyer, being able to drop a lease or an LOI or whatever into a GBT and be like, okay, here's all the red flags, email that back to whoever, and then finally at the end have like a real lawyer look at it. I've been with lawyers; they're using ChatGPT too. You know what I mean?
For
like,
sure. Again, it's more it's more the art of it.
yeah,
That like when I go to someone's like Instagram page and it's nothing but like pizzas that aren't theirs.
yeah,
It's a little weird.
yeah. No, that's super weird. That's super weird. But hey, I've seen this show Catfish before. You know what I mean?
Bro,
People have been doing that for a
someone
while.
tried to catfish being not me, but someone using my photos.
Oh, that's right, dude. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, I mean we can. It kind of is what it is.
Who was that? I think last time I was here, you told me about it.
I'm not going to say names. Sorry, I want to make sure.
Was that? Oh shit! Now he's got something to do. No names, dude. Fire and flames. Get those in the shot, dude. Fire and flames. There's a romance about fire. It's a living, breathing thing, and you have to tame the fire Like you have to tame the spirit of the dough. That's why I drink Spirit spring water. It's in the dough. It's in you. Drink Spirit. Wow, that was good. Come on. Come on, Spirit. Do you find it as crazy as I do that we put the best ingredients in our pizza, our dough, our cheese, toppings, fresh produce, and then we put pencil shavings on our tables called red chili flakes? What is a red chili flake? We found out about Flatiron premium pepper flakes from a customer who actually brought us some. We were putting it on every slice we ate. It was gold. We were like searching for it like addicts in the back, just like, ooh, where's the Flatiron? Where's the Flatiron? There is no going back. When you pop these peppers, you are gonna know. You can smell it, you can feel it, you can taste it. The 4-pepper blend, which is actually the blend we have on every table at Hot Tongue, definitely has a higher heat level, and I'm a heat guy, if you know what I'm saying. It has the arbol, the jalapeno, the ghost, and the habanero. Spicy. They are liberating pizzerias from low quality pepper flakes. Flatiron pepper, you are going to know the difference. In here, real peppers from Italy. Let's go. Head to flatironpepper.com right now. Use the code pie to pie at checkout. That's pie, number 2, pie at checkout. And any order over $25 is going to get you a bottle free of the sweet heat. Put that sweet heat in your cart, and any order over $25, that baby's gonna be free. Do not miss this chance to upgrade your pepper game. Head to flatironpepper.com right now and join the Pepper Flake revolution. I think like stuff like this, or like what we do in the kitchen, like all those analog things, those are sticking around, dude. Those are sticking around.
Please.
VHS is back, man. CDs are back.
I was
dude.
just talking to my dad. He's been trying, like, my dad always tries to pawn off stuff from our childhood. Like, he'll send a group text to me and my brother and my sister. He's like, hey, do you want this box of random, like, VHS? And I always feel like I try not to, like, take on more clutter because I already have so much stuff at my house. But the VHS was one that I was like, yeah, I got to have.
It's a cool vibe, dude.
It is.
I mean, I don't know, like, if I'd want to watch a whole movie on VHS.
Like all the Nickelodeon ones that were all orange. Do you remember those?
Like Goosebumps?
Goosebumps was that a colored one?
I don't know. Like had a cool like
The covers were cool.
Like
yeah.
Had like what's it called? They were like bumpy. They had like they had
They were
texture.
Goosebumps.
They had texture,
Yes.
dude. But yeah, dude, who was I talking to? I don't know. I think the AI thing's tight, dude. That's where we were at before your oven malfunctioned, dude.
I know. Oh yeah, no. I came across someone's website, and I scrolled on it.
There we go. Somebody catfished your shit, dude.
Yeah, and
Call up Neve, dude. Let's get him out here.
I was just instantly like, "That's my pizza." Like, I know that's my pizza.
That's crazy.
And it had no background on it. It was just like, it was cut out, so it was just a photo of the pizza itself. I was like, that's mine. And I reached out to him, and they acted like, oh, the guy who made the website must have taken it. Like, we'll take it down. I just told them they had, like, the rest of the day to get it down and figure it out. And
did you, like, big dog him? What'd that message say? Was it like, yo,
no, I was just very
Nick.
dry. Like, usually I try to be cool, especially, like, people in the pizza community, but like, yeah, that just rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Especially because, long story long, they were actually going to pop up here, and like, it was like this whole thing. So I'm like, it's not like you just found this photo out of thin air, but they took it down.
Nice, dude. Who else you want to fucking throw some shade at, dude? Who else, dude? Who else in this industry sucks, dude? Who do we need to take down, dude?
The Papa got canceled.
Papa John?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Papa got, but I mean, he's still around. He's still.
I mean, there's definitely
he's getting
a crowd
engagement.
for that.
Yeah, there's a crowd for everything. Dude.
There is a crowd for that.
There's a crowd for everything.
No, I don't know. Is there anyone you want to talk about? This is the
No,
last episode.
dude.
Just let it rip, dude.
Oh,
Did anyone say,
man.
fuck no, I will not be on Pie to Pie?
Oh, somebody said no. Yeah, dude, we've gotten some no's, or usually you just get left on red.
You might as well. You want to hear no over.
Yeah, like
Unread.
actually, it would be cool. Like it would be cool to like just engage, you know?
Can I hear the biggest name that just told you no?
The biggest name that told us no. I mean, Dan, the first time we went to New York, somebody on Dan Richards' team for Raza just said he didn't have enough bandwidth, but they were nice and they got back to us.
Okay. I mean, that guy seems like he has the energy for anything, anytime,
Dude,
anywhere.
I know, but who knows? The man has 4 margaritas on his menu. You know, that guy.
He's like, I'm working on 45 different starters and 82 butters and
I get, yeah, dude. I created a new butter cream sauce. Yeah, Dohans, who I would have loved to talk to in the UK.
Okay,
we were gonna do it. I bugged her like 3 times, and then she finally just said, like, "Listen, like, I don't want to do this. It's like,
just not."
Yeah, she was like, "I can't like talking about pizza like." For 45 minutes doesn't sound fun to me.
Just not okay.
But I totally I kind of get it.
Yeah.
And also, like, if you don't know what this podcast is, because a lot of, like, my favorite conversations were never about pizza. You know, like,
right.
It's supposed to, like, you're supposed to be able to get some tips and tactics, but there's other podcasts if you want to talk about dough hydration and, you know, the flour you're using. This was supposed to go deeper.
For sure.
But, no, I don't think anyone was ever, like, super rude.
Well, that's good.
You know, and I think we could say this because Vincent was so honest on the last podcast. Mm-hmm. But we did show up to Good Pie 3 years ago at Pizza Expo, and he just never showed up.
I remember you telling me this
story.
Yeah.
We set up. We had our cameras, and he didn't text back until 4:30. He explains that on the podcast. You know, I think he was pretty overwhelmed and overbooked, but that was a pretty big bummer. Because you
finally got him.
But we did. And you know what? I feel like not letting something like that affect. A lot of people would write somebody off. You know what I mean? Like, you get angry, you get upset. I was like, did he get mad that we just like did the power fart episode where fucking Angelo was just talking mad shit about Portnoy, and Portnoy had just come into Good Pie, and like you never know when you get in your head. But
no, totally.
I think he could have easily just forgot that he was supposed to be on a podcast that morning.
It happens.
Yeah. But as far as canceling anyone, I don't think anyone should be canceled. I think everyone deserves forgiveness.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a line, like...
You think there's a line that is drawn and you can never have forgiveness again?
I mean, for certain people. I'm not going to say the names in fear of, like, this podcast not getting monetized, because that's what we want. But... I mean, I think people are allowed an opportunity to change.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there's a pattern, like, I don't know, the older I get, the less patience I have for something like that.
Well, at that point, you can distance yourself from somebody because, yes, most human beings move in patterns, and most of the time, that's what therapy's for, right?
Yeah.
You talk to somebody and they try to help you kind of realize how to break those patterns. And then if you don't have money, you just talk to ChatGPT. That's a perfect therapist, okay?
How can I get 30K stat?
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I feel like distancing yourself from somebody that is like annoying or like doesn't serve you in a positive way is definitely a smart idea. But I still believe that everyone probably deserves forgiveness in your heart.
For sure.
Even like, even when you say something like fuck that guy or fuck this or fuck that, even if it's like a really shitty thing, essentially like you're just spreading more hate, you know, saying something like, I don't like that and here's why, makes a lot more sense, right?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I've definitely had my fair share of like forgiving people, but that's a whole other podcast.
That's what?
That's a whole other podcast.
What podcast is that? We're on it right now, dude.
Ooh. What would be? I don't know.
We're on it right now, dude.
No,
what podcast you waiting for, dude?
Oh man, the one with that comedian chick. That's really with Amy Poehler. You ever watch that one? That one's really good.
I'd wait out for that too. I'd wait out for that too.
Yeah.
So if another pizzeria moves in the same place as you that's very popular in this, where this LOI has been signed, and does that worry you if something like that happens?
Well, good question. They can't because there's a non-compete in the lease agreement.
Well, not in your space. But say the big dog comes to town and then.
Oh man, you already said the city.
Oh shit! We can beep it. I'm talking about.
Yeah. No. So as far as like big chain goes, actually, that city is like really against large anything. Like if you drive around that town, there's not a Taco Bell or McDonald's. The city's very small business minded. There are a few things, but as far I'm not concerned about that. And even if there was, I'm not like I know the product that we provide. It's not. I know it's not for everyone. I've heard from certain people, and I think early on I was so worried about not everyone enjoying what I had to offer. But then I realized like I'm having a good time. My team's having a good time, and I got a lot of people that support what we're doing. So kind of got to let the one or two people that complain about it it is what it is.
Yeah, you stand by it. Be proud of it.
Yeah, but not. I'm not worried about.
You're not worried about Slice House?
No, I mean, if anything, like I think it's good. I know, Prime Pizza is going to come to Rancho. Obviously, Slice Houses are going around now.
Slice House, Prime, Pie Trap, you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's a good thing for the mere fact of like a 12-inch $23 pie isn't for everyone.
Yeah,
but I think having
either a 20-inch $40 pie,
dude. But I think for people to see that and know that like it's the norm.
It helps each other out though.
Total. Like, and like, I don't have, like pie. I love Pie Trap. Anyone asks me what the best pizza in our area is, like, if they like ours, I'm like, go to Pie Trap. Like, it's hands down. Like, same with like, if you're down in like Eastvale, whatever, go to Slice House. Like, I haven't had it, but I guarantee you it's going to be a solid slice.
Yeah.
Prime, same with Prime Pizza. It's going to be in Rancho. Like, cool. Like, my family loves Domino's thin crust. Like, but like, hey, like, let's go. I want to go to Prime.
Yeah.
So I'm not against it. I think it's good for everyone.
Loman AI is a very powerful tool that every pizzeria should have if you have a phone. On past pods, I've said throw your phone away, and this is me eating my words. You can pick a voice. We have Marissa. She sounds fun and energetic. And there's even like background noise to make it feel like they're calling somebody that's in a restaurant. To be completely honest, she can answer questions better than I can about my own restaurant. I'm not trying to replace any humans, but I'm telling you, nobody at my restaurant is dying to answer the phone. It just fixes a problem. It really creates a better customer experience. This isn't some clunky chat bot. Loman actually takes orders, answers questions, books reservations, and processes payments. Upselling is hard to train too. Please offer them a salad. Do you want a drink? It's just stuff that we as humans forget to do that Loman does every time. By not using Loman, I guarantee you're leaving money on the floor. Set up a demo and see for yourself. Link in the description. Loman AI. Never miss a call. Never miss a sale. Are you going to change your concept at all when you get into a brick and mortar?
I've thought about it, and honestly, no. I like what, I mean, as far as the wood fire goes, yes. I think we're just going to go electric oven. Still try to achieve the leoparding that we do, but just slightly longer bake, because we do, I mean, even for pop-ups, everyone's taking like 5-6 pizzas home. I want it to be just as good when you arrive at your house in like 20 minutes. So definitely going to keep still 12-inch pizzas, expand a little bit on, like we'll have, I think we're going to try to stay as true to like old school pizzeria vibe as possible, but like it's more of an artisanal product. So we kind of meet somewhere in the middle. It's something familiar, but also like, oh, this pizza is like blistered and, interesting toppings, but like great Caesar salad, great chopped salad.
Yeah.
And then I do have, back into manifesting, eventually I think like having like a Lucky Nick's slice shop would be something that I would be into.
Okay.
just because I like our base pies so much. I think they would translate well to a slice shop. And I've messed with the same dough we use now. It's pretty much all bread flour. It'll translate pretty well to a full slice. Not 20 inches, but close.
Can you explain to me what manifesting is?
I wish I knew. Someone had to explain that what I do is manifesting, and that kind of like weirded me out.
This is like, it's something that's been talked about on this podcast, and I've never stopped to just ask the question because I also believe, and I should have, because manifesting is probably different across the board, same kind of idea, but like, do you pray for things? Do you think about things? Do you talk about things? Do you talk about them like they're already real? Do you make choices?
I think all of that is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I mean, even back into like being in bands and stuff, like I'm pretty optimistic guy when it comes to stuff. Like I dream big. Has it always happened? No, but like I've, even being in a band, I dreamed about touring with big bands, and eventually it happened. And same with pizza. Like I wanted, I would love to do collabs with so-and-so or, and it just, I've done collabs with my favorite bands. And, it's just really having at least to me, this is my interpretation of it, but it's having a positive outlook on something that you want and you can achieve, and you don't really have any, you don't have any hesitation about it. You're just like, yeah, like eventually that's going to happen. When I talk to my team, it's like, hey, like, I want you guys to be prepared as possible. This is what it's going to look like. Even though I have not signed a lease or anything yet, to me, it's like I'm already thinking 5 steps ahead.
Yeah.
And I think that's been a good thing. I think it's good to think like that. So then when the moments and the opportunities come, it's like, this is what I've been waiting for.
Is there ever disappointment in thinking that way?
Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, I was optimistic about the last 3 spots that we were looking at, and then it kind of went to shit. And but I think it's important to be positive, and I know every business owner is going to think differently, and that's totally fine. Like there's a reason why they're successful and maybe have 5 shops and I don't. But to me, at least for, the path that we're on and where I think we're going to head, it's been pretty important.
Would you even want 5 shops?
Maybe not 5 shops. I've talked to my wife about this, and also the team. Like I would love 5 different like concepts of something. I don't know whether it's like a pizza, a slice house, and then maybe like,
Like you want to own a slice house with Tony?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to take him out. No.
Slice shop.
A diner or a bakery. Like my team is so talented, and I tell people all the time, like I'm the least talented in our employee group.
Yeah.
And I think it would be cool to have, a pizza, Cat, graded baking. James can probably open up a Michelin star restaurant if you wanted. The way like he plates food and just like it's insane.
Is James asleep still?
Probably.
No, I mean like, do you remember that joke he was making? How he was woke and now he's back asleep?
I don't remember this joke.
When we were cooking together right here.
Oh, dude, if I'm on the oven, I'm like,
I was dying.
Oh,
he's like, he
was on medication. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, that day, I totally remember that day. Okay, yeah.
He was on medication, dude. He was fucking hilarious,
yeah,
dude.
I forgot about that. But yeah, so maybe not 5 lucky nicks, but I would like to have my hand in a lot of things.
Okay. Well, I was reading this book about external goals and internal goals, and how when you let anything external affect your happiness, you're obviously like setting yourself up to be fucked, right?
Yeah.
But like internally, you can make a goal to, they like put it into tennis terms for some reason. A lot of tennis talk in this book.
Don't know anything about tennis.
Well, I mean, come on. You ever hit a little racket back and forth? You've never played tennis?
Not that I can remember.
Actually, like 10 years ago, I would go to like Poinsettia Park, play tennis with like one of the other general managers from the pizza shop. We would play tennis like every week. Great workout, fun time. We were terrible.
But it was fun.
And we get beers after.
Okay.
That's what dudes do, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you go do
yeah.
some workouts, you go on a run, you get your bike shorts on or some shit. Then you hang out at a brewery, dude.
You want to start riding bikes?
100%.
I'm kind of down.
Just start riding bikes, drinking NAs, dude. Just fucking chilling.
NAs all day.
Dude. Why'd you stop drinking?
Um,
Can we talk about that? Is that too personal of a question?
No, I haven't been like straight edge or like I think in the last 8 months I've had like 2 sips of a beer and like 1 cocktail. But I don't know. I just didn't like. I noticed the older I got, it was really affecting my mental health.
Yeah.
Like even if I was just, even if I just had 1 glass of wine, it was just like depression, like instantly. It was like weird. So I was like, you know what? Like, let me just try it. Like, let me try not drinking. And it was hard because doing pop-ups, you're like. Especially here at Omo,
right.
It's like, dude, we would knock out a bottle a night or whatever. Like, it's
Sipping
super
suds
easy.
with the
Yeah, like you're
buds.
just having a good time, or even at Homage, and it's like you have endless disposal of like great beers and wine. And
Yeah.
I mean, it just caught up to me. So yeah, just decided to do it. And honestly, like the last time I forgot where I was, they offered me a beer and I had a sip. I was like, oh, and I didn't even want it. So like yeah. So it's been good. My wife's been on the same track. Like she's like, I'm just gonna try to not drink, and I think it's been almost a year now. So
For her?
yeah,
Nice.
so it's been good. I mean, money saver.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously, I mean, I dropped like 20 pounds without even like thinking about it. So I mean, it's just I think overall just better and more focused, and also I mean, kids number one. I want to be as healthy as I can for them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. It saves like money and time. Like, and I say time and like mental health. I don't know what it did to your mental, but you said depression, but like even like the anxiety of a hangover is
Dude.
just kind of like debilitating. I'm pretty on all the time and like feel pretty good about like my ideas and where I'm going. And like, even if life's shitty, I can have a can-do attitude or like, I can figure this out. But like, if I am paralyzed by a hangover or like that fog will sit with me 3-4 days and I'm second guessing like everything I do. And it's just
Totally.
like, what the fuck? that was not worth the 3-day bender.
Yeah, no, it's wild, and it's something that I'm consciously like thinking about because obviously, if everything works out with a brick and mortar beer and wine license, so then I
Yeah.
have to be, I have to be involved in like some aspect of it of the pairing and stuff. So, I think I'll have to find a balance with that stuff.
Yeah. Self-control is like a huge thing.
Huge, dude, huge. But yeah, it's definitely for the better. To each their own. If you're thinking about it, no harm, no foul. It 1 week turned into a couple months, and now it's like I don't even like want it.
Yeah. If anything, I just wish I was a little bit better with boundaries or self-control. Like I've always been a drinker, and I think my wife would agree too. It's like we're not like a 2 cocktail situation. We're like a bottle of wine at dinner.
For
and
sure.
Like, we're fucking like.
I remember those melody days.
Yeah. The melody days.
Yeah. When you were like, "What's natural wine?"
Yeah. Oh my God, you
I'm like, it's like juice.
Dude, you literally changed my life. You like, and my wife will not. She calls it old wine. She will
It's
not.
like old world wine.
She's
Yeah,
like,
so,
I do
yeah.
not drink this. This wine tastes old, is what she says, and it's like because you like that natural wine shit. It's like, dude, I want to see the grapes. I want to taste the juices.
Yeah.
It's so juicy.
Look at how much dirt's in here.
Yeah, and it's like 11%. So it's like you could rock a whole bottle
For sure.
and be okay.
For sure.
Hangover's still real though.
Dude, haven't had one in a minute. I'm
That's
very
cool.
thankful.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Such a waste of time.
Dude, totally. Especially like I don't know if you're like this, but like Sundays are already kind of naturally kind of like a weird day because like you're mentally just preparing yourself for the rest of the week. So
Yeah.
you're already kind of like, oh, I mean, whether it's laundry day or whatever, and then like being hungover on top of that, like
Yeah.
I am good. I'm good.
Yeah, that's my wife gets like the Sunday scaries, regardless of if alcohol is involved. I don't really. I think I don't really start thinking about Monday until I wake up on Monday. If I don't have,
I wish I was
If I
like
don't have
that.
anything really going on, I just try not to. The weekends are like pretty sacred because Saturday and Sunday like is like on a time I've been off almost since Hot Tongue opened, and even in purgatory days, like especially having a kid. Well, not in purgatory days, but having a kid, it was like Saturdays and Sundays were going to be
Oh, that's sick.
the time.
So Mike and Hiller Drew and Hiller are,
No, you're
in
right.
there.
Mike and Hiller. Yeah,
I'm
Hiller
sorry.
and Mike. Andrew and well, Andrew has Sunday off. Michael has Saturday off, and
Oh, sick.
we have two other people that lead the shop. I've been lucky to, and I've talked about them on the pod or in a newsletter or whatever. But having people that you trust, and having people that execute things better than you can,
It's the
and
most important.
Yeah. I don't
Whatever
care.
you need to pay
Yeah.
people, like it's the mind, like your mental stability of like knowing, like when I had to eventually not make every single pizza, it scared the heck out of me. And then like I get a text now from a catering that they're doing, like they're just wanting to show me the setup. I'm like, I can hang out at my family party
Yeah.
and chill. And no, that's huge. Good for you. I'm glad you get that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, with them and having worked with them for almost 10 years, both each, like I think about how much money sometimes like I could save, or if we could open up another one and one of them could go over here, because having two managers on salary at that point is like, but then, it's easy to think that way. But then like thinking about like all the time that I've been able to spend and be home at 5 o'clock, and like, is that worth like coming up short a little bit every month, or like being a little bit stressed out on bills? But like looking back and been able to have all that time, like I try to remind myself that like that is the most important thing, and that like money can come later, or maybe it doesn't. But like as long as like this time is chiseled out, like that's some important shit
For sure.
Like and having a good team and training and stuff, like to me that's the most important part. Everyone can make fucking food now.
Yeah.
Like consulting, for the most part, consulting is about systems and processes. When people hit me up, they're either having problems with their dough, they want like to know if I know anything about a build out. Most of the time I listen because of how stressful it is, but like I'm not a general contractor, right? Like you asked me about the Pizza Masters, I was like, dude, here's a fucking picture. I have
hit
no
up an
idea.
electrician. Hey, what's it? Oh, yeah.
But really like creating systems and things to put on a wall, or like guidance or things for your people to grow and fly on their own, like that's important. Like creating growth and trust.
Agreed. Yeah.
Like anyone can get on YouTube now and be making fucking better pizza than I do. Well, maybe not, but get close.
No one does.
They can get they can for sure get a following. Just fold that slice, make it crunch, put a fucking light on it, take a bite. 500,000 followers.
Dude. What are you going to do?
Dude, I'm going to buy a light off Amazon and a baking steel, close the restaurant, and become a pizza influencer. That's what I'm doing after this podcast
You're
ends.
already a pizza influencer, though.
Maybe. Yeah, in a way.
I like to think so.
Yeah. For the ones that know, I hope I'm always given an honest word, and anything that I would advise or put on would be like an authentic take, Like I wouldn't just like sell somebody wolf tickets or like try to persuade you to join the Pepper Revolution. Because, listen, there is no better pepper flake than Flatiron.
There's really not. I mean, you got the Verde blend. Throw that on my eggs. Or the Hatch chili, sorry.
Yeah, I was about to correct you, but you corrected yourself.
Sorry.
Do you use Maestro sausage?
Yes, we don't. We weren't selling as many sausage pies for certain pop-ups, but we use it for a lot of caterings.
Okay, yes. And the reason you use that is because...
Oh, it hits all the right notes.
Yes, 100%.
And I'm just saying, someone came up with that amazing tagline and needs a check.
Check's in the mail, dude. Come on,
Check
Nick.
in the mail.
Come on, Nick.
Come on.
At least
Come
put my
on.
name on your box.
Dude,
Just put my name on the box.
Great tagline.
Put it on there.
Let's hook my boy up.
Or send
with
me a
some
real
sausage.
golden kazoo. All right? And then when you open up your restaurant, are you going to have Loman AI answer your telephones?
I mean, honestly, yeah, because I don't like talking to
100%,
people,
dude. And it's that you would never know. Your customers will never
See,
know.
that part I can get with.
So you're cool with AI now.
Man, you changed me.
Dun.
Yeah, who else can we? Zab's Hot Honey, the best hot honey
That's
in
right.
the game.
Yeah, zabba dabba doo, baby.
Mike, you can come at me all you want. I've gotten the DMs. I've gotten the emails. Zab's is the best.
Damn, dude, Mike's coming for you.
Or so someone from Mike,
Wow.
yeah. But
Miles, dude, thank you
Miles is the
for
man.
making fire ass hot sauce too.
And I know you're Stanislaus guy. DiNapoli, before I even made a pizza in this oven, donated to my GoFundMe.
Yeah,
And I was like,
Rob.
who is Rob DiNapoli? And been one of the best partnerships ever. So yeah.
Good guy, dude. He just
Great
like
dude.
You,
Great
you,
dude.
you missed out. I hope you had a lot of FOMO, but I'm making
Had a lot.
I'm making
Had a lot.
bar pies at Pizza Expo. I got the Gosney cooking, dude. Pies are fucking hitting. I'm finally hitting my mode.
Gosneys
I've
are
been
the
doing
best.
it. Been doing it for 30 minutes, and I turn around and there's Kevin, Rob, Tam Tam, and like the owner of Ferndale Farmstead, and they're like,
Tam
"Yo,
Tam from Tam Tam?
Yeah, you're off.
Yeah.
You're off." They cut into my time by 30 minutes, but the fucking Mount Rushmore of pizza. If you're gonna get cut short, come on.
All my
I was
favorite
like, please,
people in
take it.
one. In
I warmed
one
up the
area.
oven for you, dude.
Yeah.
we missed you too, though. That Karen Spring shit was fire.
I was so bummed. Are you going to go to? Did you get the invite for May?
What invite?
They're having. I'll tell you after.
Damn, dude, I'm just joking. I got the invite.
Okay,
That's
fuck.
fucked up.
I was
dude.
like,
That's
damn.
fucked up,
I was
dude.
like, there's no way.
That's fucked up, dude. There's only 12 people.
I know, and I can't go.
What?
Dude, I have a ton of caterings that weekend, and it's like into like a Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Sunday to Wednesday.
Is there a chance I can get there Monday morning?
Yeah, it's Sunday. There's nothing happening.
Okay. Shit. Are you renting a car?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go up Sunday night.
All right. Let me see if I can figure it out. I know when I saw it was like only
Dude,
12. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
I wanna
going to the
go.
mill. It's like the first time they've ever done it, and then like Ferndale Farmstead. Like the minute that cheese hits here, I will
Dude,
be
I
using
know.
it, and my pizza prices will go up. But like that's
No, it's great cheese.
Yeah.
The color, the color
I know,
alone
it's
was
like
like,
real
what
orange.
is that?
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's what actual cheese looks like.
Yeah.
Grande's out in 2027, yo.
Not yet.
Shots fired. Luigi, I love you, dude. But you use
man.
Galbani, right?
Love those fillers.
You're a Sorrento, huh? You're a Sorrento guy.
Yeah, no, I use
Saputo Gold.
I don't know.
Saputo Gold, extra caking agent.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, you do, dude.
I don't know.
You joined the Pepper Revolution, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Who else am I forgetting? Open.
We got
Get open.
Ezzo. What other products?
It's
you
Ezzo,
use?
dude.
Karen Spring. Is it?
Yeah, it's Ezo.
Oh.
Everyone stop saying Ezzo. You know what I did? I did something crazy today. I went and got some Rosa Grande from Restaurant Depot. They cook a little bit better
Do
on
they
the
sell it
squares.
there?
Yeah, dude,
I guess
it's
I don't
new.
go to Restaurant D. I don't ever go there except
Well,
for like Cambros.
It might
and
be
stuff.
called Cisco, or like that might just be Open AI
Cisco
by the
Plus.
time. Yeah, by the time this pod's over.
Yeah, basil. I mean, all of our herbs, Monte Vista Farms. Shout out. Any other plugs? What are you trying to do?
No, dude. Oh, well, the Beehive, dude. The Beehive. If you're gonna go vegan, dude, they want the vegan meats. They want the vegan cheeses.
Ooh, we want the vegan meats. We want the vegan cheeses.
Do you
If you
still
know
have
what I'm
vegan
saying.
meats and cheeses? At
Yeah,
your
dude.
shop?
I'm a proud owner of a lot of vegan sausage that we used to make our own. Not anymore, dude. Call up Ben. Vegan sausage, baby. You want the best? Beehive.
All right.
Life is tight. I think that's like we hit like and Slice. Shout out to Lear, everything they're doing. Slice cares about the industry, and they've given a lot back. So. Oh, dude, Kevin from Male Wise Guys, dude. That's a wise guy right there. Kevin, you son of a bitch. Come on, dude. If you want direct mailers, stop fucking around, dude. Call up Kevin, Male Wise Guys.
Male wise.
Dude,
guys,
I'm telling
okay.
you, mailers are still in. I don't know. People out here are a little sleepy. They might love some mailers. What do you think? What's your take? What's your take on mailers?
You're talking like email
Like
blasts?
old school. No,
Oh.
dude. I'm talking like send them a menu, dude.
Honestly, I don't know.
Honestly, what, dude? Say your truth.
I throw away a lot of stuff I get.
All right.
Unless it's like, again.
But if it looks
like,
cool, if it's designed by Mailwise guy, I guarantee you it's going on your fridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's all good, man. We're about honesty, dude.
No,
So-
like unless it's like pizza today or a highlight that my kid gets or a bank statement, I don't really look at it.
Yeah, okay, I hear you. You look at pizza today?
I do.
For
Yeah.
why?
Just because I feel like it's my duty.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not really. I don't know. It's like something to look at.
Yeah.
Even though it's like a ton of ads of stuff that I would never use, like Lanovia. Is that or Lenovo?
Lenovo wings, baby.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't
Wild.
I didn't see I didn't really walk around, but I didn't see that.
Oh, was Fiero not there this year?
I don't know. Honestly, I was there for like 5 seconds.
Okay, because I was kind of wondering because of all the tariff stuff. I'm like, dude, the ovens have to be so expensive now.
Yeah.
So I was kind of wondering because usually they do a full, like a reel and stuff and show that they're there, but I didn't see anything. So
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
I know Gosney didn't have a booth this year.
No, they threw a party though. How was
Yeah.
the party? How was the party
Oh,
on the west
like
side?
the pre-party.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Honestly, it's like so many friends. Like it's just a good hang, and
Yeah.
like honestly, like all the Gosney team always takes really good care of me. I know they take care of a lot of people, and Nate and the group. They're all great people. It's just a fun time. It's a fun hang from photographers we work with to some of the brand partners and whatever. It's a good time. It was good. Always good seeing whether it's Fat Natties or Ricotta Bear or Lupicota. Inez was there.
Damn, Inez was there. That was big
she
dog.
was there.
She was on the west side.
The dudes from Uncle Polly's were there.
Wow.
Yeah, they had a
guys.
few. Yeah. So yeah, no, it was fun. So it's always a good time.
How important has community been to you in these past 4 years?
Oh, huge. I in the beginning, so much like imposter syndrome, like brands wanting to work with me and stuff. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, I mean, even now, it's like a hard time saying that. Like, I have a great product, even though it's like people are in line all the time and waiting for it. But having like the community of like-minded people who are stressing out just as much as me, it's like nice. It's like nice to bounce ideas off of and have conversations. It's just not even pizza related, but I mean, we're all the same. We're all just trying to make good pizza, make some money, feed families if you got a family.
Yeah. Is there a part of you, I think doing this podcast and like even talking to some of the most successful people in my mind, or speak to people, like there's a certain sense of like imposter syndrome in everyone. Mm-hmm. Is there part of, you said that like people are like, this is great pizza or whatever. Is there a part of you though in there that knows that this is the best pizza and it's just hard for you to articulate that? Is there like this arrogant, quiet, confident Nick that wants to come out? Or is it you just get uncomfortable when people say stuff like that?
I don't get uncomfortable. I mean, it might be just a mix of the two. Like, I know when a pizza comes out, like whether we're doing 250 in one night or 50, like it's like a sweet spot of pies that come out, and it's like I know that's a killer pie, you know? Or even like when we do a special or something, like it's not just like what toppings are on it. It's like what are the layers that, like how are you visually looking at a pizza? I think we take a lot of pride in that, and I think when I see a pizza come out, I know it's really good, but it's still hard to like it's someone compliments you. It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
But no, like I gladly. I don't think it's the best pizza, but I think we do a damn good job.
Yeah.
Is that a good answer?
Sure. I mean, it's your answer. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Me personally, people ask me all the time, like, what is the best pizza? And I say Lucky Nick's and I say Pie Trap. They're two very different pizzas, but I like Pie Trap's like crackle crust, the way it's baked, like it's a perfect thing. I don't even like wood-fired pizza. I've always been like very vocal about that, but like the minute we had your marinara, I was vegan, by the way, when we started this podcast. You made me that marinara, and it was like, fuck. Because like your shit has a little bit of snap in it, and it's soft. But like also anyone I've ever said go have Lucky Nick's, like they usually say that's the best pizza I've ever had.
Yeah, when Hiller came, I mean, Andrew's been a supporter since
he was going to try to come tonight, but he thought you'd be fucking sold out.
Oh no,
He's
I mean,
off at 7.
I would have saved him one.
Yeah.
No, I remember when Hiller had it for the first time because he could be hard to please.
He's a hard. Tell me about
but like,
it. Dude.
I was like, wow, he really likes it. Like to me, that was a compliment.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate it. It's I just want to keep getting better in whatever form the pizza takes shape in. I mean, it's definitely changed since the first time that you've had it, but yeah, I mean, we do our best to source what we think is the best. We cook it how we think is the best way to cook it.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of things that we take pride in, and if people enjoy it, I appreciate it.
Well, people obviously enjoy it. There's going to be a fucking line down the street here tonight.
We'll see. It is Coachella.
No one gives a shit about Coachella until it's tomorrow, dude.
Oh, you got a bee up in here.
About to see Bieber, dude.
I heard he's going to play all the classics.
I really wish I could see that. Swag was like the album of the summer for me, dude. I love Justin Bieber.
My sister's there right now.
Matt's going next weekend.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. The only thing I can look at is what am I not doing? If the food's there, what am I not doing to get more people's eyes on this restaurant that should have a line out the door at lunch?
For sure.
You know? So tell me, what do I do?
I mean, it's so hard for me to say because, like, I don't know what goes into your business day in and day out. But I think I'm personally am not opposed to influencers, especially this day and age. Like, do I like them? No. Do I think, bless you, do I think they're a necessity in some sort? Like, yeah, and it sucks. But I think, like, we had this conversation about, like, X, Y, and Z cost this much and, like, having to look at it from a profit standpoint. Like, I think it's worth it. But again, I don't know your P&Ls, you know? Like, I don't know, like, you're fine.
Yeah, I know, but you can't just be fine. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely. Like you're saying, like when someone like, I mean, I don't like, obviously the new hot pizza right now is like Sonny's.
Yeah.
All right. And like they're getting like a ton of traction. Or,
yeah.
You know, I mean, and like a lot of those influencers, whether or not they are paid, like I'm sure the pizza's great.
It is. It's good.
But I think for you, there's no harm in like maybe like, hey, like hit up one, and then that might cause just a trickle effect of like other influencers that might not have millions of followers, but that have a pool to like, yeah, hey, this place is fucking good.
Yeah, no, I don't think I need it doesn't need to be 1 million people, or I mean, it just needs to be people that are in LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, it's that exposure, but it's like, there's no right answer. I just think that like being open to doing things that maybe I think are uncool.
Right.
Is the thing.
See, oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I that's one thing I've always been like thankful for. It's like a lot of people I think in the beginning assumed that we were from LA because we were popping up there a lot, but like I'm from the IE, and like being able to build that community and like that foot traffic here. Like if there was 10 other Lucky Nicks, I'd probably be singing a different story. But I just think we were right place, right time. The first one to really kind of do this style of pizza in our area, and I think that's what helped us out. I think if I was coming into LA against Lamora and Fire and Wood and like all these other wood fire spots, I would definitely consider it.
Yeah,
but I'll never know. Don't really want to be in LA. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love LA.
Yeah.
I love visiting, but.
You love Disney? Did you say I love LA, I love Disney?
Oh, did I? No. But yeah,
I know. It's like selling out.
It's tough,
it's like
man.
Selling,
kudos to anyone who opens up a business there, man. Yeah.
I mean, at the same time, like I was talking to at Paul. He's like, let's play your album, and we played a Lexicon Dawn album. He's like, damn, dude. He's like, you were like trying to go for like pop superstar over here, and he was like, what happens? He's like, some of these songs are pretty good, and I was like, my attitude happened, and it was like, and that's like those words came out of my mouth, and I was like, that's still an issue. Do you ever feel too cool for school? I mean, I know you do. I've had conversations with you.
I mean, in certain situations, for sure. And it sucks because I really try not to be like that, but sometimes it can come off. I think just when you're put in certain situations,
Yeah.
with other people, just vibes don't match up.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, but let's not get into that.
Damn, why not, dude? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about right now, dude?
Yeah, we never really talked. You and I should start a band.
Yeah, dude. I mean, dude, Paul makes beats too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he went to Full Sail or he went to like somewhere.
Dude,
like
I want to see Paul
conservatory
on stage.
meeting.
I want to see Paul on stage.
Dude, my dream last year was to like I paid for studio time. I wrote like half of a song, but I wanted to write 10 songs and perform one more time. I just wanted to like just get back up on stage.
Yeah.
Because live performance was like the writing was always fun and meditative, but like that live performance. But dude, let's do
nothing beats playing in shows. Like even before pizza, like music was what I wanted to do. Everyone, it didn't pan out. Bass players in Japan, singer went to Nashville, but I mean, very thankful for being able to do some pretty cool stuff. Definitely miss it, but
well, you never know. Like you're still very young. You could still play. James Murphy put out a banger of an album at 40. Murphy.
Yeah.
James Mercer, is that the Shins?
Shins.
Yeah. Both very talented dudes.
Yeah. Shins, man. Great. That just reminds me of like high school.
Reminds me of Hiller. It's his favorite band.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't strike me as a Shins guy.
Oh, he loves the Shins.
He makes me think of like math rock or something.
No, he's like loves the Shins and then just like 70s rock. Like we listen to a lot of Steely Dan.
Oh,
ton of Steely Dan.
Not at all what I thought.
And he loves Led Zeppelin. He has his Led Zeppelin tattoo. Yeah.
Whoa.
Kind of nerd.
Zero clue. I mean, no, just wild. Yeah, super random.
All right, dude. Well, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna ask you the same question my wife asked me.
What's good, Joe? No.
Who? What was the question? That's gonna be your last question. Who are you now, dude? Who are you now? After our first sit down 4 years ago.
I like to think I am, first and foremost, I'm a husband and a father. Like it's the coolest job in the world. I love being a dad. And that kind of makes its way into like work, like everything I think about now as far as like next steps, growing, just planning is all kind of based off that. But I don't know. I think I'm not a pop-up guy or pizza maker. I'm a business owner, and a lot of things that come with that have just matured me a lot. I like to think I became a boss early on. They're still all my friends. I've hired them just from knowing them in the past, or they were customers, but I've definitely taken on a little bit more of a boss role, and I can tell that they respect it, and like that's been really nice. I like to think I'm still Nick. I'm working harder than ever, dreaming bigger, and ready for whatever's next.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you for being the first guest and the last guest.
I really appreciate it. When you told me, I still don't think I'm deserving of it, if that's a word. No, I mean,
I think you had some momentum. I think even anyone saying yes to this podcast, whether it was the first one or the 100th, time is a very serious thing. It's a lot of time Matt and myself have spent on this, but the time that guests you have given to us, it matters. And
Thanks,
it's important.
man. No,
and for you to believe in sitting down on this crazy idea the first time we did it and not just being like, what the fuck is this? Maybe you did when we left, but
I remember it was very hot that day.
it was fucking
It was very
super
hot. No canopy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think on behalf of myself and every single guest, and not even guests, like the amount of people that have reached out to me, just like, hey, I saw your podcast, like, just thank you for the endless amounts of information and knowledge and like there's so much in pizza, and not even just pizza, but like just business in general, mental health, like everyone's got a story, and you've extracted a lot of good information from people, and it's benefited me. It's benefited a lot of people that you haven't even met or talked to. So thank you. And also Matt, like, kudos to Matt. Like doing this.
Yeah, I know. I
think just listening, like that's wild. You're probably the only person that could say they've watched every single episode, and that's like insane.
He probably knows more about the pizza struggle than anyone else.
Dude, yeah. You want in? You want to do this? Taco to taco?
Taco to taco. And that's the big announcement. We are now doing taco to taco.
Just everything is in subtitles now?
Dude, that would be sick.
That would be sick.
Well, dude, I guess that's it. Signing off.
I love you.
Love you too.
Appreciate you, dude.
Love everybody out there listening. If you ever listen to this podcast, thank you. If you've ever watched it, big thank you.
You ready to make some pizza tonight?
I'm ready to make some pizza. I will not be on dough, but I will eat it.
We got you.
And yeah, on to the next.
All right, dude. Thanks again.
You got it. Terminator 2, signing off.
Yes, we will. The same old boxes and paper plates, our blacked out voices and our blurred out faces again.